How to set up Google Workspace business emails. Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video I am going to be telling you how you can set up your Google Workspace business emails. So having said that, let's jump into the video. So as you can see, I'm on the website workspace.google.com, and if you didn't know, Workspace is basically Google's one-stop solution for all their applications. You get Gemini, you get all their applications like Drive, Google Calendars, Meets, Gmail, Drive, whatever, right? They have all of them available over here in this website, and you can easily access all of them as well and collaborate with your team members and easily basically make your workflow seamless and efficient. So to set up your email, right, you're going to need a domain, and you can get yourself a domain on either GoDaddy or other domain websites like Namecheap. I personally use both of them. I have a domain on GoDaddy and I have used Namecheap as well. For me, Namecheap is a much better option for domains since they have cheaper domains. It might not seem like it, but overall, it will help you save a lot of money, right? Like they have very cheap domains. If you compare them with other websites, almost half, if not like 20% or 30% cheaper, right? So make sure you do your research when getting yourself a domain, and it's pretty easy to get some. Just simply come over to any of the domain website and just search for a domain that you want your websites for. So for example, I already had a domain and I have created an account. I'm going to log in and I'll show you that in a second, but you're going to need a domain in order for you to set everything up, right? So for example, if you click on get started, you're going to enter your first name, last name, and your email address, right? Your normal email address. Then you click on next, and if you have a business domain, if you have one, say yes, I have one and I can use. If you don't have one, if you click over here, it'll take you over to Google Domains, where you can go ahead and buy yourself a domain for your email. As I said before, you're going to require a domain if you don't have one. If you already have one from any of these websites, you can easily go ahead and integrate them with your Google Workspace. For example, I have integrated one over here. So if I come over here and go into my products on GoDaddy, this example works for any other domain provider as well. I'm just giving you an example. So this is my domain. If you click over here, I think it's expired. I need to renew it. I will get to that later. But if you come over here on domains, right, this was my domain. You can click over here onto DNS, right? Click on manage DNS, and you're going to have to input basically all the required info that Google Workspace ask you to. So for me, I believe I've already added it. It should be right here. It should be something like this one or this one, right? So basically input what type of domain it is, what type of DNS record you're trying to add, right? And the name is going to be @ or www depending upon what type of it is. If it's a CNAME, you add CNAME, and for name it's going to be www, and then data is going to be whatever your domain name is, so that way it'll automatically forward it to it. So since I already have it, as you can see, I believe this one is my Google one. So mail.domain key. Yeah, over here, you just add it. It'll automatically do it. You won't even have to worry about it. So if I come over here, if you already have one, just add your domain name and you should be good to go. So since I already have an account, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log into the admin console and skip it. I already have. So this is the account that I created with my domain. And there you go. So once you've logged in, you should be good to go. So here we go. I am logged into the admin console for my Google Workspace. You can see right here, we have the domain right here. This one is what I connected, and I have the exact same email as well, which is connected to it. So you can see right here, this is the email, support@your-domain-name.store or .com or whatever it is. And over here, you can see you have your domains and everything, right? So when you first create an account, it'll ask you, connect to a domain. And once it's connected, you can then go ahead and set up your email, right? It's pretty simple, nothing too complicated. I already showed you where you can go ahead and buy a domain and everything. Here on the left-hand side, you can see all of your users. You can see right here, this is currently me. And over here, you can add users. You can delete users. You can add users' name or email over here, or create an alternate email address completely. You can see right here, per user is going to be different amount. So if you add multiple users, it's going to be different. Currently for one user, it's $720, right? And estimated bill is going to be around, well, $640. It's a discounted price when you first sign up. They're going to give you a discount for the first couple of months. After that, you're going to have to pay the full price. So let me just show you how you can add different users. So add different users, all you got to do is click on add user. And over here, you're going to add their name, their last name, the primary email that they're going to be using, the secondary email, like a personal email where you can go ahead and send user initial signs. It can be anything like a normal email, like a Gmail, and then their phone number. And once you've done that, you can add the users over there, and then the email that give them the initial sign-in instructions, and they can go ahead and set up the passwords and all of that. And there you go. You have multiple different users on the Workspace. And there you go. That's how you can add different users into the Workspace as well. That's how you can add yourself and how you can create an account on Google Workspace. Now, if you come over here onto the left-hand side, you can see a bunch of different options like the directory, where you can see users, groups, organizations. You've got devices where you can see where you've logged in and how many devices are connected. You can see the applications and all the applications that are available to you, like generative AIs and Google Workspace and everything. And you also get the Gemini app as well. So if you click over here, you can see this is the Gemini app that you get access to. And over here, you can set the initial status for everyone. You can see right here, service status for everyone. You can even turn it off and add specific users to it, but it works over here. Gemini app is available, and then you have Gemini for Workspace. So this is Gemini for Google Workspace. It gives users generative AI capabilities in their workspace, and over here you can use them as well. So again, if you come over here, since we have signed in into this account that has Google Workspace, we can see we have the Gemini application available to us. If we click over here onto other applications or other, Google accounts, we do have Gemini, but its capabilities are going to be limited depending upon what it is. So over here, you can upload images and you can enter a prompt for Gemini, and it will give you what it is that you are looking for. It's a pretty cool application and pretty cool function to have. And then you've got your security, data, accounts, and everything. So it's pretty simple. Again, I just want to show you that make sure to come over here onto one of your domain providers, like let's say it's GoDaddy, and then you just simply add your Google site or your Google DNS record, right? You can see right here, I've already added it, and it'll automatically do so as well. You won't even have to worry about it. You just simply click on the next button and just select Google and just select GoDaddy domains from one of the options that Google will recommend, and it'll automatically do so. You won't even have to worry about that. It's pretty simple. But yeah, this is how you can do it. This is how you can set up your business email for Google Workspace. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. And I will catch you guys in the next video. And until then, take care and goodbye.